request for some information from the Senate President, especially regarding the impeachment calendar that
The
is
gentleman may
issued,
proceed.
because you issued the first impeachment calendar was issued by the Senate President when we were already on break. I mean, Mr. President, tama po yun, di ba?
That is correct.
So, Mr. President, may we know when His Honor issued the first legislative calendar, impeachment calendar, which fixed June 2 as the time for receiving the House prosecutors, may we know the basis of the authority of the Senate President when he issued the first impeachment calendar?
Article 1 of the impeachment rules, which says that the Senate President can set the date for the presentation of the articles of impeachment. Mention was made specifically of the Senate President. And also we were on recess. So the Senate President at that time, Your Honor, issued a suggested calendar of activities. I was very clear when I stated that. Subject to plenary, because you were already on recess at that time. The second notice sent by this representation was made also while we were on recess. And I also stated that it was subject to plenary approval and or reversal, as the case may be, given the load that we need to take up after the LEDAC meeting.
So, yes, Mr. President, I noticed that no one from the majority was complaining about the original or initial impeachment calendar issued by the Senate President. So we were all looking forward to the date where there should be some action on the impeachment, which is
Yes.
June 2.
Supposedly, yes.
Yes, supposed to be. Kaninang 4 o'clock yung the prosecutors from the House of Representatives should have appeared before us to read the articles of impeachment. But then this was changed. So from June by the Senate President also, now
June 11.
it's June 11 at 4 p.m. So if the authority used to issue the original calendar was based on the fact that we were on break, now that we are not on break, could not have the Senate President waited for 3 p.m. and then we discussed moving the June 2 4 p.m. to June 11 4 p.m.?
Because, Your Honor, notice to the House with respect to the proposed change in schedule. And we could not decide after the House members are already here in the Senate. That was the reason behind it.
That was His Honor's judgment call, Mr. President.
Yes, Mr. President. Yes, Your Honor.
Just on another matter, Mr. President, yung appearance ba ng House prosecutors ay nasa Senate impeachment rules? Took this from American practice, Mr. President?
It is not in the rules. That was lifted from American practice, because what was done before was that the majority leader,
Yes.
the Senate majority leader, was the one that read the articles of impeachment that was referred to the Committee on Rules that triggered the convening of the impeachment course on it. We thought it was more proper, given that we should have no part in it, in the impeachment trial, in the prosecution of the impeachment case, that the prosecutors should themselves read the articles of impeachment, as is the practice in the United States, where we lifted most of our impeachment rules.
So it's an innovation, but although I don't think it would be fatal or make the proceedings infirm. So it's just not, to use the term of the majority leader, textually required under the existing Senate impeachment rules. Hindi pa ba?
No, what was required by our rules, if at all, was the referral of the impeachment complaint in plenary, because mere filing does not often by itself operate as the receipt by the Senate in plenary, given that, as with any communication, it has to be referred in plenary, officially by the Senate as a body.
Mr. President,
Sige, Mr. President.
Mr. President, with the permission,
Senator Tolentino is recognized. What is your pleasure, sir?
a loaded question of the good minority leader, if decoded, would mean that should the presentment be made before the Senate sitting as a plenary, or should the presentment be made before the Senate constituted as an impeachment court. Baka yun po yung
But
tanong
it was,
niyo.
I think, it was the Senate President to research on American practice. How do they do? How do they
plenary.
do it in the United
In
States?
plenary, Your Honors, not as an impeachment court, because again, mere receipt by the section does not operationalize or start the process of impeachment. Any communication, and that is a communication from the House, must be referred to the appropriate committee for proper action. That in turn will now trigger, if at all, the convening of the impeachment court, where the regular processes would now be followed, such as the issuance of summons, etc., etc.
May we know the rule, Mr. President, that it
I'm
should
sorry?
be, may we know what the specific rule? Is that in the rules, or is that by practice or costumbre? Tingnan niyo, ano rule?
Under Rule 3, Paragraph 2, upon presentation of the articles to the Senate shall specify the date and time for the consideration of the articles.
Yes, but
So the
But-
articles need to be presented.
so your honor is reading our Senate impeachment rules.
Yes.
Correct. So when we use the Senate in the Senate impeachment rules, we're talking about, we could be talking about the Senate as the impeachment court. Because
We
it's the
have-
Senate.
And by virtue of the procedure in Articles 1 to 3, not yet convene the court, Your Honor. For example, succeeding rules in our impeachment rules, 4 onwards, would pertain to the Senate already as an impeachment court, because that is already the trial proper, beginning with the issuance of summons.
Mr. President, the second sentence already contradicts his honor, because it says, second sentence of that second paragraph of Rule 3, unless the Senate provides otherwise, it shall continue in session from day to day. Session na yan as court. Kasi until final judgment. So, the use of, when we use Senate in the Senate impeachment rules, we refer to the Senate as the court.
Mr. President,
According to the Secretariat, Your Honor, the dividing line is when we take our oath as senator judges and convene as such. Because we will be wearing 2 hats, Your Honor. As senators, performing our legislative and legislative function, and as members of the impeachment court, performing our sui generis function. And these are 2 distinct, if at all, hats and forming. That's why we have to adjourn session and convene as an impeachment court, and vice versa if we want to revert back as a plenary.
Well, Mr. President, ano na lang, for so as to
Mr. President,
our staff can revisit. Ito yung sentence natin, ano? Second paragraph of Rule 3 of the Senate impeachment rules. Upon presentation of the articles to the Senate, the date and time for the consideration of such articles. Unless the Senate provides otherwise, it shall continue in session from day to day until final judgment shall be rendered, and so much longer as may in its judgment be necessary. So, are we using the word Senate in one paragraph in 2 concepts? One, a Senate legislative court.
I believe so, Mr. President, Your Honor. But again,
So,
since these manifestations, also the manifestation made by our distinguished majority floor leader himself earlier, after these manifestations are made, these matters to the Committee on Rules for them to look into it. We have time, Mr. President, Your Honor, to resolve this matter in due course in the next couple of days.
Mr. President,
Yes.
if I can direct this question to the good minority leader. The Senate, even if not court, pwede po bang tumanggap ng mga non-members of this chamber to speak or make a presentation, a presentment? Di po ba ang panahon pumupunta rito yung President of Vietnam, if I'm not mistaken, distinguished guests of this chamber are allowed to speak na just honored. Ganun po ba yung sinasabi nyo? Na baka are the members of the House, though constituted as panel of prosecutors, can they enter the Senate, this chamber, constituted as a plenary or as an impeachment court or both? Pag pinapayagan ng Senado. Baka ganun po siguro ang gusto
Okay.
malaman ng ating minority
Oo.
leader.
Just for the information of the majority leader, yung appearance of the House prosecutors before the Senate kanina sanang 4
Appeared
o'clock in the impeachment calendar prepared by the Senate President. Hindi ako may idea nun. At saka, when we read our Senate impeachment rules, wala din dun yun.
So they will
That's
be
why-
appearing
that's why-
before an impeachment court.
That's,
Yun po.
that's why this is the request for information. Now, what did the Senate President have in mind when he scheduled? And I think it's clearly, since 4 p.m. siya, it's clearly an appearance before Senate,
Yes.
the plenary session of the Senate.
Again, the
Yes.
basis is US practice. That is how they do it in the United States, where we lifted portions of our own impeachment rules. That's where it came from. Presidents in the United States.
And per our legislative rules, we can waive
We
the rules so that we
can
allow
suspend the
non-members
rules to allow
speak. Di ba dito, recently nagsalita rin si former UN Secretary
Korean,
General.
South Korean.
Huh?
The South Korean.
Yes, that's UN Secretary.
That can be
So we
allowed.
can do it. Yes, yes.
Again, that can be allowed. Again, plenary action is necessary and the plenary will decide on this matter.
So just a few more requests for information, Mr. President. So, Mr. President, His Honor, around 4 days ago, sent notice that the June 2, 4 p.m. appearance of prosecutors will be moved to June 11, 4 p.m.
Yes.
So, okay. Now, what is now the calendar that His Honor has in mind? Kasi dati meron kang June 2, 4 p.m. appearance, then June 3, morning, we convene the Senate as an impeachment court. So where is that? Where is this convening now? Where is it now when you move the
Sabay-
appearance to June 11?
Sabay na po because then wala na rin po tayong hinahabol na kailangan i-second or i-approve kung meron man ratification na lamang ng mga bicameral conference committee reports. And we will be doing both at the same time. If at all, the reading of the articles of impeachment, the referral to the Committee on Rules, the convening of the impeachment court, if at all, again, the oath of the senator judges, if at all that we can do as an impeachment court would be to issue summons
Yes. Oh,
requiring the respondent to answer within 10 days.
but were we sent notices na ganun ang mangyayari?
I'm sorry?
Were the senators sent notices or informed that after the appearance of the House panel of prosecutors, there's a possibility that we will convene as a court?
That was-
Para ready kami.
Wala pa.
Wala pang June 11.
Wala pa naman talaga eh. Kasi nung pinadala yung notice na yun, it was addressed, if you notice, it was addressed to the House that they will be presenting the articles of impeachment on that date. The notice insofar as the impeachment court itself is concerned, these discussions would be very helpful, Your Honor, because this will be part of how the Senate as a body will be deciding after the articles of impeachment shall have been read and presented before the body.
Yes, but Mr. President, nung convening of the impeachment court, ngayon sana po, nung i-defer si June to appearance, sana pati po yung convening as an impeachment court, nasabi na rin when that is para may idea.
Well, thank you for the opportunity to clarify. Since that is our last day, this representation has no intentions of actually, if at all, on another date other than the 11th, unless the Senate as an impeachment court provides otherwise. So we will be convening on that date, barring any unforeseen circumstances, barring any procedural motions that will be made, and will be settled by the plenary at that time.
Well, Mr. President, it was just, ito lang for the consumption of our staff and secretariat. It was just pointed out to me that the rule that we mentioned earlier, second paragraph of Rule 3, yung first paragraph, nakapag-oath na. Nakapag-oath na ang member. So if that is now the dividing line, we have crossed the line. So Senate na po ito as a court. So tingnan na lang po muli, Mr. President.
Mr. President, your first paragraph refers to consideration of the articles of impeachment. The second paragraph, we were not part of the Senate that wrote these rules. The first paragraph, it mentions the word consideration. The second paragraph mentions the word presentation. In terms of time, presentation should come first before consideration, although as it appears in our rules, mentioned first in the first paragraph and before presentation in the second paragraph. But in terms of order, Your Honor, presentation should logically come first before
Okay.
consideration of the articles of impeachment.
And then
For there is nothing to consider unless presented.
in the next breath, it talks about the trial na.
Yes, again, we had no part in writing these rules.
Okay,
I
so
would not
yes,
want to critique it as well because during those times, perhaps this was apt and sufficient.
So okay, so Mr. President, may we now, kasi ang media nagtatatanong sa akin, pinapa-speculate pa ako na, just for the record, what is now the reason that His Honor has taken the initiative to reset the June 2, 2020 p.m. appearance of the panel of prosecutors before the Senate plenary to June 11, 4 p.m. What's
It was
what's
in the
main
letter
reason, Mr.
addressed to
President?
Speaker Martin, copy furnished all of the senators as well as Vice President Sara Duterte. Given the meeting we had at LEDAC with His Honor's presence, several bills needed to be approved and taken up before we finally finish and wind up the 19th Congress. Say some bills need to be approved on second reading within the week today, so that we can do third reading next week. Some bills have to be approved on third reading today and within this week, so that bicameral conference committees can finalize and iron out the disagreeing provisions between the Senate and House versions, so that we would still have time next week to either ratify committee reports or still do third reading in compliance with the constitutional requirement of 3 readings on 3 separate days, at least 3 days after it's approved on second reading.
So, sige, last question na lang, Mr.
Apa.
President. Per our rules or practice, how would we now react to the articles of impeachment last February 5, 2025? How should the Senate, as a legislative body in plenary session, react to that receipt?
In line with Article 1 of our impeachment rules, which makes mention of the authority and responsibility of the President of the Senate. That is why I set the schedule in plenary, which in turn would trigger, if at all, the creation of the impeachment court, which, if at all, would now proceed with the issuance of summons for the respondent or defendant.
Would not the impeachment complaint received last February 5, 2025 be included in the reference of business?
Reference of business?
Ano ito? Ito ba yung person?
It will be included in the reference of business, yes. Supposedly today, kung natuloy tayo today, but on June 11, so that it can be included in the agenda for that particular day.
That's my point, Mr. President. Kung i-reference of doing it today, anong damage kung gawin natin today?
Pwede rin naman. Hindi pa tayo nagbabasa ng reference
Yes,
of
yun na nga.
business. Pero wala, no?
Are we doing it today? Kasi February 5 pa yun. That's why I'm mentioning the date that it was received, February 5. So can we include it in the reference of business today? Kasi parang mas normal eh. Kung
We will look into it, Your Honor. I tend to agree with this Honor's position.
It's just
We will take
normal, Mr.
Yes,
President.
yes.
Kasi plus February 5, we're reporting out today. Okay?
Off the record, they explained the reason who read it and not the prosecutors supposedly. So it was included in the reference of business, referred to the Rules Committee, and the majority leader was the one who reported it out, quote unquote. But now, given that it's the prosecutors that will read the articles of impeachment, again, following US practice and precedent, Secretary thought it best that it'll be included in the agenda on that day because there is no referral to the Committee on Rules. But again, we will look into it and we will take the suggestion of the gentleman in light of the points he raised in connection with that.
Because I believe there should have been also a letter accompanying the impeachment complaint letter from the House. So, parang ganon. So we can,
Only by the section, not by the speaker nor any member of the House.
yes. But is a letter from the SecGen also a communication from the House?
It was a covering letter only.
Yeah. So I think this is just an opinion.
I tend to agree, Your Honor.
It's more natural that we report out if something happened last February 5, late evening of late in the session on February 5. Something happened. So it's more natural if we report it out immediately, Mr. President. So
I tend to agree,
that's
Your
all,
Honor.
that's
Again,
my point, Mr.
I
President.
will take it up with the committee secretary.
So with that, Mr. President, I thank you for answering my questions.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I just wanted to request some information. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you, Your Honor. What is the pleasure of the Honorable Antiveros?
Salamat, Tabi, Mr. President. Gusto kong magdagdag ng point dun sa binanggit majority leader, ng minority leader at pati ng Senate President, yung references sa US practice and precedent. Kaugnay nung isa sa mga issue na pinag-usapan dito sa floor, kung pwede ba o dapat bang mag-carry over yung impeachment process mula sa hanggang sa 20th Congress. And I would just like to put this on the record, Mr. President. Galing po ito sa isang piyesa, UP Professor Paulo Tamase, nag-appear po sa June 2025 issue ng Philippine Law Journal. Sabi po dito, Emerging Issues in Impeachment, page 19 dun sa journal, allowing impeachment to cross over Congresses is consistent practice. Following the practice of the United Kingdom, Thomas Jefferson's Manual of Parliamentary Practice states that an, quote, impeachment is not discontinued by the dissolution of Parliament, but may be resumed by the new Parliament, close quote. The US Congress, na binanggit ng minority leader at ng Senate President, the US Congress has observed this for over 200 years, from the 1803 impeachment of Judge John Pickering to that of Judge Porteus in 2009. In Congress, impeachment proceedings continued by a recess. The following impeachment proceedings extended from one Congress to the next. 5 halimbawa, Mr. President, sa article na ito. Babangkitin ko lang yung pang-apat kasi yun pamilyar sa ating mga Pilipino. 4. The impeachment of President Clinton was presented to the Senate after the Senate had adjourned sine die. After, Mr. President, the Senate had adjourned sine die for the 105th Congress, and the Senate conducted the trial in the 106th Congress, Mr. President. So, for the record lamang po, dahil very, very pertinent sa binanggit ng majority leader, ng minority leader, at pati ng Senate President na following US practice and precedent. And with one very recent concrete example po dun sa impeachment ni Clinton. So I hope that we can consider this in our own decision-making, Mr. President, even after the rescheduled presentation by the House prosecutors to the Senate as an impeachment court on 11th June. Salamat, Tabi, Mr. President.
Duly noted and entered into the records. Majority Floor Leader.
Just to reiterate again, yung nabanggit ko po kanina nga, magkaiba yung US Senate kasi ang naiiwan sa US Senate tuwing mag-ieleksyon ay 67 senators, enough to constitute a quorum out of 100 senators and enough to convict or acquit. Sa atin po, 12 lang. Not enough to have a quorum of 13, more so a number of 16 to convict or acquit. But be that as it may, Mr. President, we have all the discussions done, and I think this would be part not just of the discussions that whatever case would be elevated to the Supreme Court would eventually be decided in the near term. Mr. President, I seek a minute suspension, Mr. President.